I need your help here, Starziak. I need a line on these guys who jumped me at my club and hijacked this girl, Lucy Montgomery. I'm tired of leaving you messages. Call me, you loser.
Morning.
Morning, princess.
Did you ever reach your friend?
He's not my friend.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you don't have any friends.
Give it a rest, would you?
Forgive me for wanting to know when we're getting out of here.
If it weren't for you, I'd be laying on a beach right now in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, you and the scorpions.
Lucy.
Touch me.
Get out of the way!
Doc? Would I make a mistake? I mean, didn't we talk? We agreed that we were going to meet here this morning after we didn't last night.
Margot,
I know how my rabbit died.
What?
She was butchered by Pilar.
How do you know?
Because I told her. Sorry, Simon, but you didn't keep your part of the bargain. So what else could I do? I had to tell Katie how you paid me to break up her relationship with Mike. How could you do this to me? I loved you. I was ready to go away with you, leave my home and my friends and my family. I would have done anything for you.
What? You would have? Then let's go. Let's go, just you and me. We'll get a fresh...
Get your hands off me! I hate you!
Katie? 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 Katie, where are you?
She's not here. But I am. And I will never leave you.
Tom, what time is it?
I'm early, Dad.
Oh, I thought I lost an hour. We're still going together to Katie's and deliver the present?
Yeah, we're still doing that.
Well, Kim's still at work.
Oh, that's good, actually. I was hoping to talk to you alone.
What's up? Should I sit down?
I think my wife is, I think she's seeing Doc race.
Good morning.
Jessica?
What about that traffic, huh?
Yeah, I think they're doing some work on Lakeview Road.
Yeah. Doc, Jess and I have to talk about a client, a case we're working on, so we'll pick this up later. I'll call you.
Whatever works for you. Nice to see you again, Jessica.
Sit down, we gotta talk.
What about?
Doc, I told you that I was meeting him last night, but something came up and I had to go and see Katie, and by the time I got to the hotel room, he was just weird. He was in a weird place. And I don't know what was going on, but the moment, the moment had come and gone. And so I said goodbye, and he was polite. And, but we talked and agreed that we would meet here this morning. This whole thing started because he wouldn't take no for an answer. When it really came down to it, he wouldn't take yes for an answer. And so now I'll never know. I'll never know if I would have gone through with it. But I wanted to, Jess. I wanted to. That's why I was there. I wanted to go to bed with him. But then he was so distant, and I realized this man is a stranger to me. I don't know him. I'm just infatuated with him, like every other woman in this town is. So nothing happened. I know that you don't believe me, but nothing happened.
I do believe you. I know you didn't sleep with him.
Hey, what's going on?
Where were you? You all right?
Yeah, I was out looking for pho.
Here, let me get those.
No, I'm all muddy.
I don't care. I was worried.
Why?
Now that we're back together, I just don't want to lose you.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. But I know how you feel. I was so worried all night about pho, so as soon as it was light enough, I went out looking for her. I went down to the pond where Mike found her, but no luck. I put out some food, though, so I'm gonna go back in a couple hours and see if she comes back.
In a couple of hours, we're at this party, this going-away party for you. You haven't even started to pack.
I don't know if I want to leave without knowing that she's okay. She's all alone out there, Simon. I know that we found her in the woods, but she belongs here.
Listen, sweetie. I don't think she's coming back.
Why not? How do you know?
What are you doing here? How'd you get in my house?
I was watching you sleep. You look so peaceful, so happy. Mike, I've missed you so much. Look, I'm sorry if I got between you and Katie, but I just knew she wasn't right for you.
Okay, I asked you a question. How did you get in my house?
Well, the window was open and it was cold on the porch. I thought you wouldn't mind.
No, I do mind. I don't want you anywhere near my house. Okay, you are not to drop in or sneak in the window or hide in the bushes.
But we need to talk.
Oh, no, we are done talking.
But I could make you so happy if you just give me the chance.
Give you a chance? Look, Clara, okay, let me be blunt with you for a second. I don't trust you, and I don't like you.
But that's because you think I was mean to Katie.
Okay, look. Let's pretend that even if you were the same little sweet girl that I used to know and none of this had happened, I still wouldn't like you. I am in love with Katie.
But she doesn't want you. She's with Simon.
It doesn't matter. I love her and I'm not interested in anyone else.
What has she done to you?
Not a thing. That's just the way it is. Are we clear?
Very clear. You don't want me because of Katie.
Nikki's has a lot of work to do, so you're gonna sit at the counter like a big boy. Have your breakfast. Go.
Okay, but it's not that simple. And the woman who runs the Rose Foundation is a
what are
very
you doing, Daniel?
prominent member of the community.
You did that on purpose. What are you doing?
I'm sorry?
Oh, that's all right.
You guys.
Your fruit.
I can't hear the other side of this conversation. Could you... Shh. I mean, right. Could you be a doll and get me some more coffee? I'm swamped here. Well, okay. I'll bring the indictments down as soon as I know they'll stick. Okay.
Would you like one lump or two?
Could I call you back? Okay. Is there a problem here?
Nikki, come here, Daniel. This is my kitchen. This is my son, Daniel, attempting to have his breakfast at the kitchen table. This is not an office.
Look, okay, you're right. I'm sorry. It's just, I get so consumed with these telephone calls and I forget where I am. And look, I know I've just landed on you. I was gonna stay at a hotel, but Dad insisted that I stay here.
And I'm thrilled that you're here. I really am. We just need to find a place for you to work, that's all.
Well, maybe Dad can find me a place down at the station.
We can find room here. okay? I know what a big help it is to be able to bring work home. Trust me, I do it all the time, don't I, buddy?
That's right, you run that little paper. Nikki Munson.
Hello, Nikki Munson.
Hi, Dad. I'm glad you called. Yeah, well, I have an interview scheduled down at the station in about a half hour. If there's any luck, we'll know how to smoke out Dusty Donovan.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. Look, my shoulder is dislocated.
Okay, all right. Where's your phone?
Why? Why do you want my phone?
Because I have to call you an ambulance.
No. That's too risky.
But you're in pain.
It's okay. It's happened before. We're just gonna pop it back in, me and you.
Don't be ridiculous. You need to see a doctor.
Listen, if we leave here, you might end up dead. All right?
Fine. You want to pop your shoulder, whatever, be my guest.
I can't do it. You gotta do it.
I can't fix your shoulder.
Take my hand. Take it! And then put your foot in my stomach for leverage. Do it. Come here.
Like this?
No, like you mean it. That's good. Ready? On three.
On three, what?
You're gonna pull quick and hard, no hesitation, like you're starting a lawnmower.
No, I don't know.
You ever mow a lawn?
I don't know how to do this.
Oh, yes, you do. And I'm not gonna teach you how right now. Ready?
No.
1.
Wait.
2.
Nothing.
3. Go.
How could you know if Bo Snickers was coming back or not?
She wasn't raised to be a pet, right? You said so yourself. She's from the woods.
Yeah, and it's summer, and it's gorgeous out, and maybe she wanted a little vacation. But she loved it here. She did.
I know. I'm sure she did. But isn't it natural that once she got back into the wild where she belongs, that's where she wants to stay? It's her home.
No, this is her home.
Or maybe she feels like a foreigner here. Wants to go back to where she belongs. Anyway, it's going to be easier for Nancy to take care of one rabbit instead of two, right? What?
I just feel like I'm leaving without really making up my mind. It's not that I don't want to be with you or go to Australia. I mean, it's halfway across the world.
Oakdale isn't going to go anywhere, is it? It's going to stay here forever, right? We can visit.
Yeah, I guess.
Listen. If we don't like it, we can come back. Easy as that.
Promise?
Of course I promise. Sweetheart, I just want to make you happy. I just want to have all those things that we always dreamed about, we always planned. You know, our family, baby.
Baby. We haven't talked about that in a while.
Well, I haven't changed my mind. Have you?
No. No, I still want a family. But we're barely used to being a couple again. I just don't think it's the right time to bring someone else into that mix.
I know. Me neither. I mean, for the time being, what we really need to concentrate on is building our life back together.
But, oh, and it's not that I don't want that. I do. I just think you should know that I want my family to be a part of that. I want to share it with them, with Margot and Craig, Henry.
Yeah. Tell me, in the past few months, have you been happy?
No.
Me neither. Let's go to Australia. Let's make a fresh start. Just leave all these bad memories behind.
I was willing to give you everything. My whole life. We could have been so happy. But you're throwing it all away like it's nothing. You'd rather be alone and miserable than in love with me.
This isn't serving any purpose.
Why can't you see what she's doing to you? You're ruining your life because of a woman who doesn't even love you.
All right, you know what? It's time for you to go.
She's a user. The only reason she ever pretended to care about you was because she thought Simon wasn't coming back. If you think she's going to get tired of him and come back to you, forget it, Mike. That is not going to happen.
Okay, you coming back here, that is not going to happen again either. Because if it does, I will call the cops.
Someone has to pay for this. Katie? Guess it's going to have to be you.
Lar?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
2 more hours and we're home free.
Oh, hi, handsome. Going somewhere?
What are you doing here? I thought Mike told you to make yourself scarce.
My relationship with Mike is none of your business.
All right. Shall I knock on the door and see how he feels about you?
No,
huh?
Mike is confused because of you and that bleached blonde.
Well, no, you don't throw knives at my girl. Listen, Katie's one of the sweetest people you'll ever know.
I know exactly what she was.
Was.
She's leaving town, isn't she? Which makes her nothing but a bad memory.
Mike? Mike! Mike! Hey! Hey, good, you're here. Pilar was just out here.
She was here all night. She broke into my house. I woke up, I found her staring at me.
Oh, man. That senorita is like 3 beans short of an enchilada.
I told her I'd call the cops if she ever showed up again. I think she finally got it.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
So, you called me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Look, I know Katie's having a farewell party in a couple hours.
Yeah, sad but true. She leaves for Australia this afternoon.
And I thought that maybe,
we could find a way to keep her from going.
The fact is, you don't know if Margot's done anything or Reese has anything to do with it.
I can feel it, Dad. Plus, Alice and Stuart saw them together.
Margot and Doc?
Yeah, they were in the courtyard over by the old library, and when she came across them, they were both on the ground. Together. Allison assumed they were looking for one of those keys. You know, the keys in that contest in the paper?
Well, maybe they were.
Well, they weren't, Dad. According to Margot, because I confronted her with it. And she got all flustered and said Allison just misunderstood.
So they weren't partners in the competition?
There's been a connection between these two people ever since this guy came to town, and you've been aware of it too, Dad. I was trying to track her down last night. They didn't know where she was at the police station. She wasn't answering her phone or her pager. And then I run into Kim, and she tells me that Doc Reese took the night off. Needed personal time with my wife. I'm gonna wring his neck.
Now, take it easy.
Wring his neck! We've been down this road before. This road is hell. And I thought she loved me.
She does love you. Now, look, if she's done this, and I don't know how you jumped to that conclusion.
I know the signs, Dad. My wife is having an affair with Doc Reese.
Oh, honey, hi. I'm so glad you're here. You can be the first to know that I am a genius. Oh, my gosh, look at these ratings. Can you believe that? Doc Reese is a star. I mean, the audience just loves him.
Now, honey.
Especially the one. Oh, Tommy, I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited. Oh, my gosh, I'm glad to see you too. Well, this should make you and Margot really happy. I know how much you guys think of Doc. You know, I've never had numbers like this ever before. And let's face it, these women are not panting to find out what the latest scores are. They're panting for the man. And the man is gorgeous.
You know, we're due at Katie's soon.
Oh, right. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
So if you want to change, you know, or...
Yeah, okay, fine. I will be... Oh, is Margot here?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'll do... Just a minute, just a minute.
I'm gonna kill her.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna not kill her. Throw our marriage away because some aging jock gives her a second look.
Listen, before you go on the attack and say something that you'll regret.
No, you listen. I am the injured party here.
Okay, but it's one old married man to another. Take a deep breath. Now, maybe you're right, but if you're not, you don't want to go around making crazy accusations.
So what do you want me to do, Dad? You want me to just wait till Margot comes in and confesses to me all by herself? Because she has no problem lying to me. You know what? Something's got to give, Dad. I'm not going to take this.
I really couldn't help myself. I mean, he was so insistent, and that was flattering, and I felt desired, and I felt powerful in a way I haven't felt in years.
I know.
Yeah, Jess, you surprised me.
Why?
You were so against this.
Well, that doesn't mean that I didn't understand it.
I'm sorry. I know. It brings up the Marshall thing.
No, look, I don't want to talk about Marshall.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't want to upset you. I'm just trying to understand you.
I'm just happy that nothing happened, that you changed your mind.
Well, I hope it's that simple.
What do you mean?
Well, if Doc decides to come after me again, then...
He won't.
Well, how do you know that?
Oh, come on, Margot. Men like Doc. And remember, we both talked to his ex-wife. I mean, men like that, they come on all hot and heavy, and then they just disappear for no apparent reason.
Yeah, if they get what they wanted. And that didn't happen. Oh, Jessica. I hope you're right about this whole disappearing thing, because he's so attractive when he just gets up in your face like that. What is the matter with you?
This place is drafty. Listen, just please promise me that you won't let him, that you'll just avoid him.
How am I going to do that? If he wants to come after me, how am I going to avoid him?
Margot, trust me, you don't want to do this. I mean, if you give in to your feelings, and please, you told me yourself, it's just sexual attraction.
Don't underestimate sexual attraction.
I don't. And that's why I want you to promise me that you will not go near him. I mean, just keep telling yourself what you told me. I mean, he's a stranger. You don't know him. You don't care for him, not like you do for Tom. And it would be a horrible mistake. No matter how it happens, no matter what you say to yourself afterward, you'll feel ashamed, and you'll feel dirty and stupid and worthless.
All right.
No, I'm serious. You'll hurt the people you love the most. You could lose everything, and it's just not worth it. So please promise me that you'll stay away from him.
Okay, Jess. I've got to go. I've got to go meet Tom over at Kim and Bob's and pick out a gift for Katie. And so, well, I'm going to see you at the party later.
Yeah, I'll be there. Listen, Margot. I'm your friend, and I would never judge you. But I'm concerned for you. Because I've been where you are right now.
I know.
Came back to me.
Who are you?
Your husband.
I don't remember what I was. I don't even remember who I was.
Can you look in my eyes and see how I feel about you?
This week on Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
Hey.
Hey.
That was my favorite girl.
Oh, happy to know she's still your favorite girl.
Ah, there it is. I knew I left it here. Jerk. Honey, I can't stay. Nikki's downtown interviewing a witness. I really want to get back down there and see how she does.
What?
Oh, it's just something seeing my little girl in action. And I know it's a mess, this case, but it brought Nikki back to town, so all I can say is God bless Dusty Donovan.
Oh, don't let the IRS hear you say that.
We'll work it out.
So how long are you going to be able to keep this quiet that Dusty's on the lam with Lucy Montgomery, huh?
There's something wrong there, but I can't put my finger on it.
And until you find him, the other case is on hold.
That's right.
And you're grinning because?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm all for the IRS. But the longer it takes, the longer it means Nikki gets to stick around. And, you know, with any luck, maybe she'll decide to stay.
So what do you say? Nikki's thinking of moving to Oakdale?
Well, we haven't had the conversation yet, but we will. I mean, obviously, she can stay with us as long as she likes, and with her dad in a position to put in a good word with local law enforcement. I gotta run.
You might need this.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
See, where would I be without you?
Bye. Molly, remember me?
Yes, Nikki. Long time no see. Where's your dad?
Well, I have no idea. I'm actually here investigating the federal charges against Dustin Donovan. Would you like some coffee?
I'd like to get this over with.
Okay. You know Dustin Donovan.
You know I do.
You were romantically involved with him. You run a place of business currently.
Can you cut to the chase? Because I do not have all day.
Mr. Donovan was the founder of the Rose Foundation. He wasn't?
Well, he helped find it. Yeah, next.
According to police records, there was an altercation at your place involving Mr. Kenny Starziak.
Starziak was an old acquaintance of Dusty's.
He ran numbers with him in Chicago.
Really? Well, that's not surprising. Miss Starziak did come by expecting Dusty to do him favors now that he's in Lily Snyder's pocket.
So it was your impression that it was Mr. Starziak's idea to do the money laundering?
Well, it wasn't Dusty's. Look, he is not a saint, not by a long shot. But Rose, she was important to him. Lily was important to him. The foundation was important to him. Starziak didn't care. He saw a really great opportunity to clean some really dirty money, and when Dusty wouldn't play along, he added a lot of pressure.
He threatened Dustin?
He threatened Lily.
And they didn't go to the police?
Are you serious? You really think the police are gonna listen to a guy like Dusty?
Because...
Dusty is scum.
Okay, so you have no trouble believing he's capable of kidnapping?
None at all.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's in there. You got it good.
But you're still in pain.
I'm in pain for a few days. But it goes away.
We'll get my bill in the mail.
What? What? You want me to thank you for dumping a bunch of crates on me? You'll get my bill.
It was an accident.
Okay, tell it to my shoulder, you little monster.
You're impossible.
Hey, Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. Oh, man, I feel sorry for your father.
Why?
You got a hell of a pout going on over there. You know that? Must take years to practice getting a pout like that.
Keep it up and I'll drop another stack of boxes on your head.
You wouldn't.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, because you might kill me. You'd miss me if I was gone.
Might have to get back to you on that. Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Festive, as my mum would say.
You never really talk about your family.
Well, that'll change as soon as we get home. You know what? The more I think about it, the more we've just got to live by the beach. Okay? The coastline around Sydney is phenomenal. I think that's where we're going to go.
Sounds great. Thank you for throwing this party for me.
Listen, I know I don't always go about things the right way. But it's the end result that counts, right? I mean, we're back together, we're gonna leave all our worries behind, and I know it's a lot to ask after everything I've put you through, and I don't deserve you.
Simon, you rescued me from that awful hospital. I will never forget that. Come here.
All right. People are going to be over in a couple of hours, and we've still got lanterns to hang, and you've got to go upstairs and get into that gorgeous outfit pronto.
Okay. Simon, I love you.
I love you too. Two more hours and we're home free.
Okay, you know Mr. Starziak.
Well, no, I run into him. And let me just say it wasn't a pleasure, okay? He is a thug who thinks he's a player. He is mean, vicious, stupid, not necessarily in that order. And his boys are even worse.
And you've seen them talking to Mr. Donovan?
They've talked to me.
Have you heard from Mr. Starziak or any of his associates since Mr. Donovan disappeared?
No.
Okay. Do me a favor. Call if any of them get in touch with you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So that's it?
Well, I may have a few more questions as this progresses.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I can find you at the Metro?
Most nights, yeah. Stop by, maybe I'll even buy you a drink.
Okay, Miss Klein, all you have to do is tell the truth as simply as possible.
You really have it all, don't you? I mean, you have a wonderful job and a smart husband and Doc Reese.
That's all I need for right now, so I will be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
Where you going?
We are not having this conversation.
You are not the only one affected by what happened last night.
Nothing happened.
Fine, fine. But if our mission now is to keep this quiet, then it's imperative that we get together on the details. And we need to do it now.
So Margot is guilty until proven innocent.
Dad, I've been waking up beside this woman for a couple of decades. I know her as well as I know myself, so I don't need an affidavit. All I have to do is look into her eyes. She is moody, she's distant, she's disappearing for hours at a time, and she's lying to me.
Okay. Maybe Margot has been unfaithful. But listen, you guys can work this out. You have a life together. You have a family. You've got to stay calm and talk this through with Margot.
Oh, no, I don't. No, she's pushed me too far.
Bob! Honey, will you come up and give me a hand?
Why the zippers on women's dresses are always in the back is beyond me. I'll be right there, honey. I'll be right back.
I'm all right.
You've got to concentrate on what's really important.
What is that, Dad?
You, your wife, and your kids.
Oh, Doc.
Oh, hi, handsome. Going somewhere?
You're dreaming, Henry. Katie's married to Simon. They're leaving for Australia, and nothing we can do about it.
So you're just gonna give up on her?
No, I'm gonna let her go. Thanks for stopping by.
No, wait a minute. You didn't ask me over here just to throw in the towel. You need my help for something.
I had this idea, forget
Hey,
it.
listen, don't get me wrong. I like Simon, okay? But he's broken her heart one too many times. So, if you have some way to get through to her...
No, I'm through playing that game. I was gonna ask you to give her something for me. This reminded me of her. And I thought it might remind her of the times we had together. But then I realized that wasn't fair. She's made her choice, and I've got to let her go.
You're noble, too. You're a fool, Catherine.
No, she's just married.
Yep. For what it's worth, she'll never forget you.
And I'll never forget her.
This is why I will never fall in love.
You'll fall, man. We all do. Could be a better man for it, too.
Nope. I am committed to never committing.
All right. Look, man, you should get out of here. That party's gonna start pretty soon.
Yeah. You're gonna be, okay here all by yourself?
Yeah. I might drown my sorrows in some alcohol, but other
That's
than
good.
that...
Drinking is good. I met Pilar. She didn't leave here very happy.
She's not coming back. I'll lock my windows just in case. But keep your eyes out during that party.
For what?
I would not put it past Pilar to show up there. Last thing I want is her making a scene and ruining things for Katie.
Okay, so if a very large cake arrives unannounced, I should just run my sword right through it or kick it, whatever. Okay.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about anything like that anymore. By the night, Katie will be far away, and Pilar will never hurt her.
I'm almost ready. There. Can't believe I'm actually leaving. I'm never gonna see you again. You'll never see anyone again.
On the next As the World Turns.
Is that your big plan? You gonna move in here and be Cabot's nanny?
Actually, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Tell me what's wrong.
Be careful what you ask for.